I was exhausted. I had a 2-year-old with night terrors, and I had a 3-month-old who loves to eat all night long. So I would get 3 to 4 hours of sleep interrupted and wake up to hitting my snooze like 20 plus times every morning. And I came across a Le-Vel fan page story. And as I read it, it was a tired, exhausted mom who felt like she literally would get in her car and the car would drive itself and it would drive her back home and she just would go to bed. It was like every day. And I'm laying there going, that's me. She sent me her link and I ordered. I loved how super simple it was. You wake up, take your 2 capsules, 20 minutes later, went into my kitchen, mixed up my lifestyle mix, and loved the fact I didn't have to use a blender. And then came the DFT foam, and I thought, what is this? My background's in exercise science and nutrition, so I had never seen anything like this. This was the first time I was introduced to this, and I'm like, where do I put this? And so she just said clean, dry skin, so I put it on and went about my day. Wasn't expecting anything at all, but knew how simple it was. I knew with the exhaustion, the kids not sleeping, me not sleeping, that I could do this every day, that it wouldn't end up in my cupboard, that it wouldn't end up under my sink and wasting my money. Day 3 came around, I didn't hit my snooze button. I took my capsules as soon as my eyes opened on the first alarm, which was not me. Got to the office and my office manager said to me, "What are you doing? You're happy this morning." And I'm like, okay, you're crazy. Anyways, went about my day and my clients all day long, I had 10 clients that day, and my clients were like, you're not yawning today. You're really focused on our session. I feel like you're back before you had kids and the sleep you weren't getting in. They were telling me this. I came home, I cooked dinner. My husband was like, what are you doing? We played, I had fun with my 2-year-old for the first time, and I wasn't exhausted. And it was, we put the kids to bed, and my husband said, what are you doing? You're different. I didn't tell him I was thriving, so he had no idea. And I hit that DFT until I knew it would work. And so he said, what are you doing? You came home and you are happy, you're not exhausted. You did this, we did that, we did this, and we're talking. We had a conversation instead of just going to bed because we're both so tired. And so I started this Thrive experience, this simple 1, 2, 3. It's like, I don't care what that costs, you're never stopping. Never stopping, because in 3 days, you're back. The woman before kids, before the businesses, before the stress and no sleep. It's like, you're back. And I knew at that point it was only going to get better. So I was excited for day 4. I was excited, but it was day 14, 2 weeks in. My workouts went from a workout to I'm going to get results, because I was focused, I had the energy to be there, I was motivated to be there, and all of my aches and discomforts that limited me were starting to decrease, and I was able to push myself harder and harder and harder. At that point, I knew I was gonna tell every single person I knew, tired mamas, those that are in the gym that want better results, those that want to just be healthier, everyone. I had the faith in this product. I knew I had the confidence in this product, and I became a promoter, and it's been amazing.